Johnny, you're awake.
Yeah, I was kind of generationally in my head. What's going on?
Alright, I was just calling to make sure you're awake. Because I think we just seen the police jogging back towards... I think they're going towards the station. So I think they're almost finished with their... So I just wanted to make sure you were available.
Yeah,
We're
I'm still
currently at
around.
Pong Noodles.
I'm just
Okay,
generational. Who's we?
I'm with Rome.
Okay, I'm just generationally in my head, so.
Are you going to be coming back?
Yeah, sometime soon.
Alright, we're going to head to the police station.
Now?
Uh-huh, I think the police are on their way back.
Okay.
Is now a good time?
No, it's just I'm not sure whether they will be available.
Well, Malik said an hour, and yeah. It's been way over an hour.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head there, because he said he was gonna schedule in a meeting for exactly an hour.
And I'm at the Blue Apartment, so I'm not far away, so just
Alright.
Just let me know, okay?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Hi, Johnny, we're just in the police station. The door's open.
Okay. I'm away.
Alrighty, bye-bye. You want a fortune cookie? Take one.
What's your fucking deal?
Oh wow, thank you.
Hey,
I
you want a
appreciate it.
fortune cookie? Take
I'm
one.
okay, Mackenzie.
Okay, take one. Take a fortune cookie.
Alright, thank you.
You want a fortune cookie, Johnny?
No.
Oh, thank you, man.
Alrighty.
It was a great day.
Food service today?
Watching me take a bath.
I have more fortune cookies.
It was a
I
great
made a little fortune.
I don't need a fortune right now.
You want a cookie?
No, I'm fine.
Anyone available for a ride on?
What the fuck is Ryan doing?
Where is Rome?
He's back in the lobby.
My little brother, you said
Yeah.
we share the same blood, but that shit crazy.
You want a,
Hey, come here.
We ain't kids no more, bro.
you want a fortune cookie?
Thank you, ma'am.
You want a fortune cookie?
Let's go in there, sir.
Johnny?
Oh,
I'm okay.
Yo,
Hey, you want some food?
for me? Yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hi Jada.
Oh.
And is that Tommy?
No, it's not. No, never.
Baked beans.
It's never. No,
Jacket potato.
not me. Never me. Never that.
Jacket
You must be.
potato.
You have me. You have me confused
Hey
with someone
Johnny,
else.
look, he doesn't like British food. He said
You
he
have me
doesn't like
confused with.
jacket
You have-
potatoes.
No, I didn't say that. You got me confused with someone else.
He said he doesn't
Never met
like
you in my
baked
life.
beans
You
on
should mock him.
toast.
You see, I don't know. Some people
You
one
like
week of
cheese
America and
toasty?
they get all funny with us, you know, and
Uh-huh.
our heritage.
What do you mean get off? You guys related?
Who
No,
are all these people?
You sound exactly the fucking same.
I'm here to pay my friend's bill.
I'm from culture.
You here to
so
pay
how the
whose
fuck
bill?
do I find the fucking
My friend's
same?
bill. His name is Derek Knox. He's
There is so many
Okay.
voices
literally
in my
getting
ear.
processed right now.
All right, let me go down there and
No,
check on
I
it. I'll
don't
be
want
right
a
back.
fortune.
Thank
I
you.
don't want to make a fortune. No. Okay, let's look on my. What does my fortune say?
Uh-huh.
Tom, what we doing?
Hey, I'm getting a fortune apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, Malik,
You said you
hi.
doing what?
This is Commissioner Lily Winchester.
Lily, I will
calling
come
to
get you,
let
Lily.
you know that
I'm so
Really
Really
sorry.
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 I'm going
Call back
outside. I'm going.
about
I'm
your
going.
baby.
This is too
I'm
many
so
voices.
You
sorry.
have some
Too many. I'm going.
quiet?
These motherfuckers are loud as hell, man.
And you still staying in here?
Pardon?
Huh?
Yeah, you still staying in? You say
I'm
motherfuckers loud as hell.
I'm waiting to know about a bill, motherfucker. What the fuck?
And about a bell? You can step
Yes.
outside and wait for that.
Okay, well, he was going downstairs, so I didn't know if I had to wait in here or not.
Shit. Well, it's gonna be loud. I'm just telling you that.
Do you have
Alright,
some fortune
y'all up to
cookies
with me.
still?
I have loads of fortune cookies.
Yo,
I
Tommy,
think I have one. I think I have
Yo.
space for it now.
you're not
Yep,
permitted
yep,
to pass
yep.
that
Thank
line. You know that.
thank
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Which
go.
one?
Hey.
Well, that one.
This
Hey, I
one.
remember you.
You know,
Hey, make sure he does not pass
I
this
remember
line.
you.
Did I give you
I
fortune
met you at the
cookies?
gas station.
Any
No.
line.
Which one?
watching
did.
the man in
No,
that
bro.
cargo right there cannot pass his line.
Oh wow.
Nah.
The
definitely
guy
not.
with
Can I
the
get
cargo.
Not the cargo, but the
Hey Johnny,
whatever
let's
it-
go.
I can
The
definitely
one with the
pass this
bullshit
line.
on?
Y'all good?
You're not gonna.
Easy,
Nah,
please.
come on. You're
Vince,
not
they're
gonna let
good.
me pass this.
He's
man.
trespassing. He's trespassing.
Holy
Shoot
shit! What
him.
the fuck has he done to the
side,
part of
other
the
side,
car?
other side.
Stay
What
right
you
there,
mean? There's a glass barrier, dickhead.
Tom.
Other side.
Oh,
Fuck am I
wow.
getting
Other
past?
side.
Johnny,
Back
this way.
up.
Johnny McKenzie. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing well?
I'm doing
Is that
okay.
man with y'all right there?
Yes, the name's Rome.
That's
Okay, no worries.
Romeo. He's looking for his Juliet right now.
Perfect. How y'all
Yeah,
doing
he's
today?
Or Julian, you know.
Julie?
He goes for
He,
both.
Yeah,
he
that was
goes.
Julian,
He's
I wrote down.
bisexual. He's
It's
bisexual.
crazy how he goes for
Oh.
both, but he has no one on the mansion show.
Okay, can you
Hey.
say stuff
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's going on now? I'm confused. Wait, huh?
That was not nice.
Is it okay if Archer's here with me? This is my little brother. If not, it's okay.
Oh, you guys look similar, kind of.
Yeah, it's fine.
If it's
It's fine.
Just so he can
Hi.
learn. Is it okay if he's here or you want him out?
That's fine.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I bet. Perfect. If y'all like, y'all can go ahead and whisper. It'll stay between me and you.
No,
Or,
it's sweet. It's not a whisper thing.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay,
What
so
we got all here?
I'm gonna be honest,
Archer, take notes, please.
right?
Go ahead.
You know, I was going through a rough patch,
Mhm.
right? And you
Very
know that.
rough.
Okay,
Correct.
I didn't need ad libs, right?
But you look very scruffy.
Okay. Anyways, this is my last dance, but I'm gonna make it one that's worthwhile.
Mhm.
We've seen how everything's screwed up. Even today, we got told news of expansion. You know, saving from the smoke, and all we've been given is an oil rig and a nice vineyard, right?
Correct.
We want to do more for the citizens of Roxwood, KO, and Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like
We've
it. What we got?
decided that, I'll be honest, DOJ doesn't do enough, EMS doesn't do enough, and as much as you lot believe, even PE doesn't do enough.
Mm.
So we've decided, we have 2 days ago officially launched the San Andreas People's Party.
I think we need a theme tune.
No, we don't.
San Andreas
Okay.
People Party. SPP?
SAPP. SAP.
SPP. Okay. Okay. So we got.
So this is a political party for the people, by the people, right?
Mhm.
So what we want to do is, first of all, fix the economy for regular people. You know, like me, Mackenzie, and Rome. We're not talking about no thuggaroos. Hey, the thuggaroos can profit. Maybe it's about actually converting more thugs into well-behaved individuals.
Because like you see the houses in Sandy, they're really expensive, and who can afford those? I can't.
Yeah, we definitely
Me?
can't. Fuck no. Hell no, Mackenzie. We do not get paid like that. You talk about those $3 million houses and all the houses in Sandy, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anyone who could afford those on like normal people's salary.
Mhm.
But maybe if they dive into illegal things, maybe they can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we want to give a voice to people who have seemingly over the weeks increasingly have lost their voice, right? Now it seems like everyone's just a farmer picking plants, right? It seems like PD, right? Sorry to say it while in here, but how many murders have happened not yet to be investigated? Not yet
Not
to be
investigated. Not investigated. Just not
sorry,
closed.
closed. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Okay.
A lot, probably 95% maybe.
Get him out. Get him out. Unfortunately.
That's hey, where I'm come from, that's unusual. You know, where I come from, the close rate is probably 95%. Right?
Mhm.
We have DOJ, which with its reforms every 5 fucking seconds, still is a DOJ the people are not confident in, right? We say one thing, oh, there should be less businesses. They say, fuck it, bring more businesses. Clearly ignoring the requests of the people. We have EMS so dysfunctioned. Half of the EMS, I'm pretty sure, are gangbangers, and the other half are not even awake enough to actually treat people. How many times have I had to wake up at the hospital because there's not enough EMS?
Too many times.
Exactly. Not enough service, no coverage. And maybe the truth is, there's not enough structure because they have to cover so many parts.
Okay. Since so many territories, so much land mass that it's hard for them to respond to every single person down, I'm assuming. Okay.
Alright, so what we want from the PD. Can I go first, Johnny?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so on my side, I want rehabilitation, especially for people that started off with the bad life. They made bad decisions, they don't know the right path. Like, is there I want more connect between the PD and DHA so that people can get their records expunged. Like, do you know my friend Pixie? She's my bestie. She's really beautiful. She was trying to get Red Rocket, but unfortunately her record wasn't clear. And so she wasn't able to get expunged, which kind of led to her not getting it. So we'd like more communication between PD and DHA. That's number one. Funny.
You know what it is? You know, we had a conversation, right? Like a month ago, me and you, Malik, about good versus evil, right? The more I realize it, the more I realize that some of these, well, a lot of these criminals are actually not the most evil people in the world, and they're just people
I mean,
forced down
one
a
of
wrong
them said
path.
they wanted me dead and wanted to shoot me in the head.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
I
like
said
they're
majority.
evil.
I said majority. Okay, that person, sure.
Two
Fine.
criminals wanted me shot in the head. I
Okay,
don't know
those
what
people,
else
sure.
they're
I'm
saying.
not saying every criminal is the best person in the world, right?
I mean, they want me breathing out with my brain on the floor.
Okay, let me speak, right?
Okay.
But mum, yeah, we would like something where people can be, you know, rehabilitated, and it's something we've spoken about before, where I got given the old Killian Cross thumbs up of approval that it's gonna happen. Yeah, we haven't heard anything, right? It's all of this. Oh, we've made the U.S. Marshals page to be more expressive to the people, yet we hear nothing, right? It's half. It's you say something to lure us in, and then you don't give back enough. And we would just like more communication, not just between you lot and the people, but also between you lot and every other department. I feel there should be a proper unison between PD, DOJ, and EMS to the point where neither of the three should be fucked up.
Okay. So y'all solutions to the problems, let's say with capital murders or things of those sorts. Can you give me your solution?
Okay.
Death penalty.
I
think we
feel
should kill them.
okay.
No?
Let me get. So, I'm not gonna name certain cases, but I feel like I know Killy. Right?
Just an example. I just want
that's
an
what I'm saying.
example
I
on
know
how the
Killy.
SGP would respond. Okay.
Killy is someone who wants everything to be perfect.
Correct.
Right? He wants it to be a slam dunk case.
Correct.
Before he sends it off. I feel like maybe you don't need to take more risks.
Might as well suck this dick while you're at it.
You take more risk?
Yeah. Go to court. If you lose, you lose.
You're not lying. But there's certain ways that we have to go ahead and conduct our work, right? Right.
Well, that's because
everybody innocent until proven guilty, right? If we don't have enough to prove guilty, that's going to be the problem with that, right? Especially when we're talking about capital murder. You have to remember capital murder entitles 15,000 months in Bolingbroke Penitentiary. You understand how long that is?
Yeah, but for capital murder, you don't go to trial first, right? Just literally for capital murders.
Like,
yeah.
Well, sometimes you see that's the issue, right? Sometimes we're not going to trial, right? If we have enough, when we do have enough evidence to submit a arrest warrant for capital murder, right? That means we have enough evidence within the DOJ system to trial, to pursue somebody. Now that's where the SPP could go ahead and step in and maybe suggest something like that, right? Before putting somebody to 15,000 months in jail, maybe we do go to trial prior to it. I like that idea,
I
but
do
it
think
has to
it's a
become.
good
You see what
idea.
I'm saying? I think that's decent. I think that's a solution right there. But where would the SPP play in that position right there? Go.
We would
So,
wait.
what?
Let me whisper. Let me whisper here.
Okay.
We
I
would
gotta step a little closer to you. Is that
we would maybe start stopping the protection of Cyrus Ali and Tio Caballo. How about that?
We would start with what? Say that one more time.
Stopping the protection of Tio Caballo and Cyrus Ali. How about that?
You think they're protected?
I think they're protected. I'll be honest.
Absolutely.
Okay. In what regards?
I feel like more and more I connect the pieces myself, and I realize there's at least 2 capital murders that most likely Cyrus Ali could be pinned down for.
Would you be able to say the name?
Rayo Blackwell and Elena Santos.
What was the second one?
Real quick.
Elena Santos.
So these are
You have it.
Right?
Go ahead.
Right?
You said these guys are protected. Like, what do you mean protected?
I've spoken to a few people, my own sources, that Tio has. Tio
No,
is.
brother. He's better explain. Go ahead, John.
Tio is not confidential, but he is an informant. I've been given enough intel from one of my sources that he has given information to try and get arrests on other criminal organizations. So that's why, and seeming as he's allowed to run a criminal organization of his own pretty well, I'm just adding the dots that the information he's brought along has protected him.
Okay.
And
Of
Cyrus
course,
Ali.
I can answer that question, right?
Cyrus,
if I knew or if I
yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And then Cyrus Ali, enough of us have started to see his relationship with Killian Cross. Right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that there's a friendship there that seems pretty close. And we feel like that also protects him from running pretty much a mercenary group.
Okay. So now that was what two capitals, right? With that solution, right? How?
Wait, sorry, say that again.
So that in your case, in your example, right? That would more than likely solve the murders of what two individuals that you advised, right? How about the other close to 20 plus homicides that we have cases on? What would be the solution that the SCP would go ahead and resolve?
Alright, so obviously we're not detectives, we're not police officers, we're not too informed on the processes you guys do. But I would help is if you guys have a US Marshals page, right?
No, Mackenzie and Johnny. I want y'all to explain it like y'all are talking to the DOJ about to open up your party. I want y'all to understand that, right? I only want y'all to explain it like that, right? So salute y'all have the solution to a current problem, right? Because I like the SPP. Now, what would be the solution to capital murders and the problems or the list of things that y'all said y'all are going to entail and resolve? What would be the solution?
Okay,
that's all I'm asking for right here. Yep.
So a lot of it is unfortunately so not every murder can be caught correct, right?
Correct.
So it's a lot of these murders, right? It seems like if you haven't already found the culprit or close to find the culprit, maybe it's gone. But for the future, I feel like there needs to be more to be done to protect the people in the first place.
No, I think what I think is visibility. If people know that the police are actively searching by if you guys update your US Marshal page with details, I feel like that could act as a deterrent for criminals because right now they think nothing's happened. Like sure people are being arrested, but they're not seeing the steps until the very end, and I don't think that's a big enough deterrent. So if Like, for example, the Sin Love situation, everyone was watching that on you guys' page.
Mhm.
So if we get more social media posts, that can act as a deterrent, and there may be less killings, or at least less people going to the area and getting killed. If that makes sense. I don't know if that's a good solution, right? But it could help.
So just from the information I'm gathering from what y'all was saying, the SPP will act as a secondary outlet for the police station, or y'all are just gonna give us, because I don't want, what I'm hearing is just things that the police department should improve on, which we do, right? I agree that we need more social media presence, but the SPP's position in this, is it going to be spreading that information more on murders? So say we post something, is the SPP, is that where y'all are going to step in and y'all are going to talk to civilians and citizens trying to get more intel, right? What is the SPP's position within the investigation?
We
Is
can
there
be the
is
mediator. People
okay,
who are
we can
comfortable
be, or
talking
is
to
that the
you,
goal?
We
Okay.
will be. We will be.
we want to
We
be.
will
Okay,
be.
so that's the goal. Okay, we will be the mediator. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like that. I like
And
that.
like
That's really good.
also,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he's heard, you know, Tio. He wants to run for mayor.
Uh-huh.
And
Who, Theo?
I don't, pardon?
Wait, who was that? What was the name you
Tio.
said? Yeah, Theo Caballo. Yep.
Yeah, he was doing a campaign, a mayor campaign.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
someone with a
Yeah, he
criminal
didn't,
record who's robbing
put you forward
people
for that.
should be running for mayor.
I
And so
agree.
if we push one of our
but
candidates
you
to fight back
only got
against that, and
only
also
got
against the power of
misdemeanor.
UMP, that will give power to the people, which is our main goal,
There
because we
is an
can't have
explosion.
people holding power.
Mhm.
Like, they say they're fighting for the people, but let's be
I
honest,
don't know the details of
UMP,
it, but I know that there
I
is
don't
one.
know, they're not a government organization, they're not
Yeah,
verified.
DOJ.
And if they get power, who's the wealth gonna go to? I don't think it's gonna go to everyday people. Power's just gonna be hoarded. I think we need someone there who's backed by the police, who can be trusted. You get what I'm saying?
And that's where the SPP would step in.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I love it. I genuinely do, right? But that's in Cayo Perico. How about in our lands over here?
Yeah.
Is the SPP gonna go ahead and run for both territories?
I don't see
Correct.
why not. We can start off here and then expand. If
Correct.
it goes
We'll
well.
run for both territories.
I like it.
Can I also share the fact that Tio Caballo is not from KO, by the way?
Theo's from Roxton. You know what's crazy? I did not know that. That's very good.
There you go.
That's it. So that, you know, when it came to the mayor's elections, all that unfortunately that was run by the DOJ, right? We don't really have anything to do with that, right? Well, we will go ahead and enforce the laws that, of course, the future mayor would go ahead and elect, or the elected mayor would go ahead and enforce, or sign into legislation with the help of DOJ. That's our job, right? To enforce the law, right? And to make sure it's being followed, and any mandates or whatever it is. On the election status and all that, I don't know, but luckily for all of us in this, I'm pretty close to the attorney general, right? So I don't believe that is going to happen anymore, not under my list, right? But now, right? So that's on murders. Now, this is what I want y'all to only explain to me. What is the SPP's, what is y'all's position? And what y'all want to accomplish, and the ways y'all are going to accomplish y'all's goals? If able to explain.
Right, so what we want, so we're for the people, and the people include everyone, civilian, police, reform gang members, everyone. We want to be like the people, we want to be the people's party, basically.
Mhm.
So we want to stand for the people, we want to listen to their wishes, and hopefully grant reasonable ones. We want to improve life in Roxwood, and that is a lot, but we can start by having conversations with everyone, making sure we're all in line. Like, it's hard to talk to people, and we can schedule those meetings with the parties, with the people involved, and just lay things out, if that makes sense. Those will be the first steps, and then we just grow from there.
I like it. I like it a lot. And now y'all gonna hate me for saying my next words. Y'all have my back and y'all have my support, right? God darn it. Give me one moment. Yo, I know you see me hanging up 5,000 times. Does that mean I'm doing something? After my conversation I'm currently having, I will be pleased to have a conversation with you. I have a couple of questions. Who the fuck are you? You are a felon. What do you mean it's not more important? The people I'm talking to, it's not more important than you. I will. I will.
Sake.
I apologize. No, I don't need no sake. I just, I hate it. I hung up on that 5 different times, right? I apologize for being irate right there. But look, this is going to be following steps I would suggest for y'all, right? I genuinely do love it, and I'm going to bring it to our commissioner and our heads over here at the police station. But y'all also have to remember, it's not up to us for the SVP to go live. Who would that be with?
I mean, we can just start it and we can talk to DOJ, but we just need
Exactly.
back in.
You got my back. I'll tell you that now, right? Can y'all create a document or a written, a paper copy, so that I can go and forward it to my team? So, because it's gonna be harder for me to explain. I get the gist of it, right? But I want to actually be able for y'all to explain it in the best words, right? I love the idea, and I think it is needed, right? I think we do need a political party that has the right goals in mind for the people, right? And I think y'all too, right here, well, Johnny specifically, right, has shown that. Mackenzie, I got a real question for you. My intel leads me to believe that you are a owner of a specific page. Is that correct?
Vice?
Vice?
Which
I didn't know
page?
about Vice. Wow, you spread out to Vice?
I like doing magazines.
Okay. Well, hey, look, that's up to you. Right? There's one more page I'm thinking of. Do you know what it is?
I have a feeling.
I use the same format as Vice.
I think they're kind of different, but
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say, you know what? Now knowing that is confirmed, you're very good at what you do.
Post?
I have not seen the latest post. I got to check it out, right? As long as I'm not in there, as long as I'm not in there, okay. Well, Vice is very good, by the way. I think that's a very good news channel. I think y'all should definitely continue to use that. But yeah, you have my backing at least, right? But I'm just one person in a big station. So as soon as y'all can get that document sent over to me, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down to my team and talk to our high command here, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the DOJ as well on y'all's behalf, right? Y'all gonna talk to them, but I'm gonna talk to who I gotta talk to, just to give a little, at least a referral from my heart. Right? It's not too much, but it should be good.
Yeah, but talking of media pages, I would recommend keeping a close eye out on Twin Magazine. It's become a propaganda page for UMP.
Which one is it?
Twin Island Reports.
The one with Qatar?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that is now known to. Okay, we'll do. We'll definitely do. Yeah, shit. That was good. That's what you left Johnny.
Yeah.
One reason. I understand. Right. Smart choice. And I think this is an amazing step in direction amazing step in the right direction for everybody, right? Especially you, Johnny. I'm very proud of this. I think this is definitely going to be a game changer, right? It's gonna be a lot of fucking work, and there's gonna be a lot of letdowns, right? But y'all gotta have the ability to stay consistent within y'all's goals and y'all's objective, and letting nobody but God tell you no. I doubt the DOJ.
I'm gonna say this one thing though, right? I've spoken. Obviously, us three aren't the only people involved so far. I've spoken to a lot of the members, and like I said, this is the last dance. We're gonna try our best to. We're gonna try and collaborate properly and efficiently and peacefully. But I can be honest that a lot of the people involved, if we start to continue to see no change, it might not be as peaceful anymore.
I don't know where that's gonna go, but I would refrain from you saying anything crazy, John.
I'm not. I'm just warning you.
I understand, Johnny. But
it's hard. It's hard out there right now. I mean, do you want to see me on the street corners doing this?
I do not. I don't. I mean, look, what she shaking.
Oh,
well,
Rome, no one does. Please pick yourself back up.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Hey, she. Wait, hold on, she.
Listen,
you tripping? Hold on, little bro.
My bad.
My bad. Look a little too much. Nah, ain't no bad. Look. I don't want you to go and say your ass. Nah, I do not want to see that. Right. Whatever you're comfortable doing, I understand. Right. But y'all have to understand that a lot of letdowns are gonna happen. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. There's gonna be a lot of time where you think that the things that y'all are pushing for isn't gonna happen. I'm telling y'all that because on our side we feel the same thing. But what has kept us going, right, and it kept us growing is consistency and not allowing the uncontrollables to go ahead and affect our objective. And our objective is to serve the people all the time, right? For the people, always. At the end of the day, that's our motto, right?
But
We're
this
not going
is-
to let that go anywhere.
This is the thing. What if majority of the people stop agreeing with your police force? Stop agreeing with the DOJ? How will we serve the people if we disagree with the people? Unless we align with the people who are starting to disagree with you lot.
That's a good question. But that's a hypothetical that is more than likely not going to happen, right? The people don't believe in the DOJ, people don't believe in the PD. That means those people more than likely are adapting to the life of crime, right? Because you got to remember, at the end of the day, PD is to enforce the laws that the DOJ go ahead and push. And some of the times, the laws are federally, right? We control the controllables, right?
But like,
We work on the chaos.
are people adapting or are people being forced?
Well, however you want to look at it, it's through the same lens. At the end of the day, our job is to enforce the law. If they do not want to abide by the law, that means they are more accustomed to break the law, meaning that they're more than likely going to be fugitives and criminals. Simple as that. The people that abide by the law, it's not like the law is unreasonable, right? In my opinion, they're not, right? When the federal lands were bought and farming was stopped, at the end of the day, we had to do our job. But that does not mean we don't have hearts. To this day, we find somebody on the farms. Most we're going to do is give them a warning, get off the lands, and leave. That's not a law that we push, but that's a law that on my mother we will enforce, right? And that makes sense. At the end of the day, a lot of the laws that are pushed onto our people make sense for the greater good. They just may not realize it at the time. Hopefully, by the time... Go ahead, Mackenzie. I apologize.
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, it's okay.
Regarding the laws, I was actually given a question by someone for us to ask you. And it was like, is there a way that we can get some sort of documentation or social media post that outlines the crime and how long someone could potentially serve for it?
So, like that would be more DOJ issued.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, because we have so many penal codes, and it's case by case a lot of times, right? Somebody has a mask on. Say somebody has a mask on, right? Yeah, it's a mandate. It's a mandated law, no mask. But if that male has a mask on in the mines, we're not going to tell that person to take the mask off because he's making sure that he's taking care of his well-being. If you're outside the mines and you still try to use the same excuse, that's when we have to enforce the law. You see how it's case by case, it's perspective, right? And it's situational. Can you give me an example? Did the person give you an example, or
So
he just wanted a
someone
brief
said,
overview?
that they seen someone get more time fleeing and evading than for attacking a police officer.
More than likely accepted a plea deal. So we do offer plea deals regarding some charges,
Yeah.
and we do reduce the times depending on the officer. Now, regarding fleeing, what type of fleeing was it, right? Was it felony evading? Did he almost hit somebody? There's a lot of different things that he's probably not even going to tell you, or him or her are going to tell you that they did, right? But yeah, attempt murder of an LEO is a very serious crime, right? And more than likely, we don't even offer bail for those type of charges. Evading arrest, felony evading, we do offer bail 90% of the time, right?
Okie dokie.
But yeah, it's definitely, it's case by case, not specifically officer by officer, but there's also cases where, say during that evading, that person or that suspect at the time, right, is non-compliant, non-responsive. That's also going to be a charge right there that can go ahead and extend his time, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you see what I'm saying? It's case by case, but it would be a little bit.
Sense.
Yeah. I mean, but that's where the SPP steps in, right? And then y'all enforce the DOJ to go ahead and push that.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wouldn't go ahead and. Yeah, that's a very good start. I think that's actually a very good idea where we should have the district justice or Department of Justice. I apologize. The Department of Justice goes ahead and posts those, right, for the public to go ahead and know what to do and what not to do, what's legal, what's not legal, right?
Yeah.
Or not what's legal, but just what's not.
Visibility and communication between us, DOJ, the public, and you guys. I think that's good stuff.
I think it is too. I like that. I like that.
And
idea.
I want to emphasize the importance of this, right? the importance of a collaboration between all parties, because we wouldn't want it to end up one day the unrest and unhappiness of the people to be so severe that it ends up being PD versus the people. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That
I
fight you're
understand.
willing to fight.
People, PD versus people. No, that's not a fight that I would want to fight. But if I have to fight, I will fight it. Unfortunately, it's my job to, right? Do I want to fight regular civilians? No, I don't think that's. I hope that never fucking happens, right? And with the help of people like y'all, and I think we can deter the type of outcome.
What happened to the no one left? Once you fight the people, no one left. What? You fly somewhere
I mean,
else?
I'm
Do
always
the
gonna
same
be a
thing?
civilian.
You said if there's no one else.
Let's say you've done your job. You know, you've go to sleep at night, but then you wake up and you realize the only people left are the police department, right? Everyone else has fallen a certain way that maybe doesn't abide by you lot, right? What would you do next?
Enforce the law. At the end of the day, my objective is not going to change. Enforce the law. If everybody wants to turn a crime, that's the decision that they take. But they have to understand that every action has a reaction. And quite honestly, I don't think they're ready for the reactions that they are going to get from us. I promise you that. So help me God.
You know, I think that's a good point as well. Like, if you guys have messages, I think it's good that we give them to the public as well. Like, a lot of civilians, I mean, a lot of people that commit crime don't understand there is going to be a reaction. Like, if you guys have stuff to say as well, I think we could also push that to the public. So it's like a two-way thing.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%. Right. If there's definitely an urgent announcement that we want to be spread, we'd love to work with. At this time, I can't say that, but I would love to work with personally the SPP to go ahead and spread that knowledge, right, and spread that information. So hopefully we can, in the case of a murder, we can go ahead and y'all might get more leads than we would get, right? Anybody, y'all are very good at social media, especially you, Mackenzie, right? Better than we are. I'm gonna be honest, right? Our job is very fast paced and we have a lot of forces that we got to go ahead and train. So sometimes we maybe do overlook the small things, right? But the small things could be big things depending on the lens that you're looking through. Simple as that. I think that's a solution that y'all can go ahead and help us with, overcoming that barrier, right? That
Oh my gosh,
communication
we could
barrier, at
host
least.
events. That would be fun.
Organize the.
Like, we could host events. Like, you guys did the barbecue event, which was really good. And more events would be awesome to, like, connect the public and the police.
No, 100%. I do love that idea. I love that idea. Maybe, and with people like y'all, with the SPP's help, maybe y'all put that battery in our back and give us those ideas to go ahead and attack on that. I will say these few weeks, over these few weeks, we've been training up our new class, right? So of course, things are going to be running a little bit slower, but not in the meantime, but in the future, things are going to be more effective, right? We're building a whole new unit here at the end of the day, right?
Understandable. I don't have anything left to say. I think that was a really good discussion.
Very good. I genuinely do love this direction y'all are going in. I'm gonna lie, a lot of people don't think like this, right? But there's not many people who think like this. That's why people like y'all would be in position to actually make things, right? Once again, please work with the DOJ to get y'all up and running as fast as possible.
Okie. I
Right?
think maybe tomorrow we can do that.
Whenever y'all can, and give me that form as soon as possible as well, please. So then I can go and tell my team. So then maybe if the DOJ has questions, we can go ahead and act as as a presence that they cannot deny, if that makes sense. If it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I'm only one person. I'm only one badge, right? And there's a big high command, right? So of course I'm gonna have to communicate, and if needed, I'm gonna need y'all to come and articulate y'all's visions and y'all's goals, and I need y'all to be as ready as possible at the end of the day. Would y'all be prepared for that?
Yep.
Okay. And our SPP cannot look like you, sir. That outfit is ass. No disrespect. My apologies. I forgot your name, sir. Yes, Mr. Romeo.
Yeah,
you do
because
not
I know
look
you're not talking about mine, so.
No, you look very good. No, did it. Mackenzie, you look very nice as well.
Thank
But I have a
you.
wife, so I can't. Yep. But
What,
Romeo,
what is the
That's
problem?
you got
What's the problem with my outfit?
Romeo. Do you think that you look like you're in a political party?
Nah, but I wasn't. Okay,
That's
all
the
right, that's
that's the
You
fine.
should have
problem right
That's
there.
seen
fair.
Miss
That's the problem, Romeo.
Millennial
You see what I'm
saying
saying?
that his outfits weren't good.
Right?
You should see his tattoos.
How y'all look, how y'all move, is how people are gonna judge y'all. Remember that,
Okay.
right? Always talk professional. Always move professional. Always move to what you're going to be, and that's hopeful. The first political party in all territories, right? I really think y'all got it. Y'all just got to be
Thank
consistent,
you.
persistent, and motivated.
Alrighty.
Anything else?
Quick question.
Mhm.
Am I gonna get? I can't get charged for police exposed, right?
No, you cannot get charged for police exposed.
Okay.
I mean, but you could get a what would it be? A cease and desist. But if that hasn't happened already,
Don't worry, we've
think you're good.
rebranded. We've learned from our mistakes.
There was definitely some things that's like, damn, man, we're just doing our jobs out here. But
Don't
there are
worry,
some
we've
things that
owned
y'all did
up.
right. All
We've
right,
owned
y'all
up.
definitely. I ain't gonna lie, police. It was good for the people as well, right? And it was good to hold us accountable in certain places. But y'all did drag some stories, but it was very funny at the time. I definitely say it definitely gave us a good laugh. We knew the reality of it, right? I'll tell you
Yeah.
that, right? You did post something about me, right? Even though I was doing my job during a 1013, and I was
I
actually very
was sent a
respectful.
video.
Yeah,
They told me something different.
yeah.
But I've
They always go live. Tell you that now.
And Officer Neville is very popular. He has some anonymous confessions about him.
I seen that. I ain't gonna lie, we were talking about that too. That was crazy. Yeah, he is now he's a very friendly guy, but he's a very loyal and faithful guy to his missus.
And if you guys have any confessions, you're more than welcome to submit. It's all anonymous in the dark chat.
My little brother may have some confession.
Mr. Archer, what was your name?
Me?
She?
Uh-huh.
You talking about any confessions I got?
Uh-huh.
You know what? Fuck it, man. You know, I went on a date with Anita.
Please do not post that on
on
the news. I'd appreciate if you don't post that.
Is it possible me and Malik have a one-on-one after? Just quick one-on-one.
Okay.
But you know,
I
my
can
brother
get
likes what y'all
confession.
thinking, man. You know, I back it. At least
You
this is what I
backed it?
think. Yeah, like I back it, like, you know.
Oh, okay. I thought you backed anything.
But I feel
My
like
bad.
results matter. Not to say, frankly, it's really all that matters. If you bring results, everybody can back results.
Yeah.
Can't argue with facts. Can't argue with numbers. So if you bring results that people can't look away from, then you know, you solidified yourself.
I agree. That was very good words. That's very good words.
Get results.
All right.
That's it.
We'll work on that.
Good shit, Archie.
Also,
That was very
by the
good.
way, Malik,
Mhm.
you was eating a donut. That's not good for you. You want some noodles?
Yeah, you know what? I would love some noodles. I got some. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, talk to my little brother, man. If he wants to post that confession, go ahead and post it. Just make sure you specifically put Sheen Archer though.
No.
Yeah. Do
Look,
not
for
just
I think that'd be good
put
for.
Sheen
I think that'd be
Archer.
good. A good confession for sure.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one too. Yeah, just make sure you put Sheen Archer. Yeah.
No.
All right. Archer, go talk to them outside real quick while I talk to
Oh
John.
my goodness.
Good shit,
And remember,
Archer. Nah, that's a good
remember,
confession.
if we don't go forward with this, you're gonna be seeing.
Okay, I'll remember that, Romeo. I got you. Stop shaking that little ass.
Alright, I got you.
God bless them, man.
Mm-hmm.
I might not have the positivity and optimism that those two have. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't.
I can see.
I'm a bit more serious. While this was my idea, right? A lot of this is I've maybe got primary focuses that the others don't, right? My primary focus is to get the people paid. Is to get the economy boosted. That's my primary focus, right? When it comes to you lot, obviously capital murders would be nice to solve, but I know it's not just click the fingers and criminals give up 5 times more evidence. It doesn't work like that,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
It's just I feel like
Oh no,
that
I'm talking about Anita.
the streets.
Anita's
It's looking rough because I'm not stupid. I know your department's good, really fucking good, right? You've got evidence on most of these motherfuckers already.
I got 7 kids.
Though you don't need to accept or deny that. I just, these lot are not. I'll be honest, they don't move smart. These criminals don't move smart whatsoever, right?
Never lied. Yep.
It's more, how long are you lot gonna wait until the day comes you finally decide to prosecute people? You're locking up most the city. And when will you realize that maybe that's not because they're all criminals and all bad people, but you wore their patience so thin?
I kind of just left her with the bill and ran out.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a bad date. It was a
Oh, wow.
bad.
I like that.
Bad date. I was very uncomfortable. She had
I like
rats
that.
coming out. Like, she said she
So
had
this is what I
a
recommend
little
for you, Johnny.
that came behind her ear and said that was her pet.
Create a list of jobs,
Yeah.
ways they can advance the economy,
Mhm.
and ways the economy can go ahead and boost itself. Naturally,
So it was just a lot.
realistically,
I was like, you know what?
plus
I need it.
legally.
So like, you know, I just left.
I
Of course.
advise you to do that before even going to DOJ.
I just think she's an all natural woman.
Yeah,
A
general
list
general
of
manifesto. Yeah.
I try to give people chances.
Results matter, just like you said. And that's a result that the people will love, DOJ will love, right? Because you're coming with recommendations and suggestions. No one can deny that. There is more legal jobs that are needed, right?
You gave your best shot.
As you
And
can
not
see with
just
the,
farming or oil rigs and fucking stuff that like actually people want to do. You know, people
Exactly.
want to have paying record labels. People want to have paying news teams. People want to have jewelry stores, sneaker stores, a legal weed store. People want that shit. People don't
You're right.
want to fucking pick plants for fucking 20 hours.
They don't.
But how?
They don't.
And this again, this is not you or your department, you know. I know at that town hall meeting, which we need another one of. That's my first request. We need another one with all the public departments banded together to host it, right? Maybe obviously Killian could still host it, but we want the chief of EMS and the chief of DOJ also there, and we want it soon. Please make that happen.
Do my best. I'll talk to the DOJ and my commissioner as soon as possible.
But in terms of, you know, fixing everything, we're here to help, right?
But listen, you're not telling us anything we don't know.
And
But
I appreciate that so fucking much. Wait, what was the but?
But we don't know because again, we're just a party bit of people ourselves, and we might start to lose people, right? And then how many people are going to be left to support us, to support you? We already spoke how I already feel like it's cops versus robbers, and they're just people in the middle. I don't want it to be a full-fledged, not even, you know, fuck cops versus robbers, one army versus the other army. And yeah, one army's right, but when that one army, you know, the PD win, who's going to be left on the battlefield, you know, celebrating the victory?
That's a good thought. I like that. Okay. So this is what I recommend once again. Get outside of just getting, you know, list of jobs and things like that, right? Why don't you talk to the people? Be the voice. Maybe this will be after or whatever it would be, right? And get people that actually have the dreams of running these establishments, running these places. Get them to give you a pitch and then pitch that over to DOJ, right? DOJ is then going to go to the feds and do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've started.
Johnny, okay, that's all I like, right? Get these people and make them realize that
A plate of noodles fixes
make them
your
realize that
emotional damage.
illegal crime is not the only option. Open Adams and these other jobs are not the only option, right? Businesses can be sprung up and created from the ground, but they need to be consistent, persistent, and motivated. They need to understand that sometimes that you're gonna have to start a business from with nothing, with no building,
Nothing.
with no
Look at
money.
that vineyard.
What not?
how nice would it be if that wineyard can ship wine all across the city? You know, have it where these barrels produce great, great, you know, from the homegrown, you know, Blaine County grapes. Produce top products that every business can serve.
That serves alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Create a pitch. Genuinely create a pitch. That is. Because that's all I see out of that too. Right? And Johnny, that's what I appreciate about you. You see the bigger picture from nothing. Right? You have to be creative when it comes to these things. Right? Or it's gonna be given to some fucking person that applies. Right? Right? That is a business, a very good business. Who is gonna step up and take initiative? Is the question. Who's gonna spark the idea for the feds to go ahead and install a business? Who's that person? Is it the SPP? Is it a random person? Who is it going to be? That's what we're missing.
The plan is this APP, correct?
Come on. I'm gonna lie, you have very good ideas, you have very good goals. Put pen to paper and give results. Simple as that.
And I'm gonna get that done for you. I'm gonna get that done for the people.
For the people, not for me, not for you, for the people, right? You work for the people, right? Install that in you, install everybody at work. And you're gonna need a big team, right? You're gonna need a very big team. Big team costs big paper. If I talk to the commissioner good enough, maybe we should be able to. You know, I'm not gonna put that in there. Just know I'm gonna work my best on my side. Okay? But I need documents from you so I can articulate it in the best way.
Of course. You know what it is? It's like, again, this was only started 2 days ago. We've already got 10 people at least on board.
Okay.
We're getting more and more people, right? The first was a couple preliminary conversations. This is all this is. And then we're on to our next steps.
Wow. All I can say as well, man. I'm proud. Now, genuinely, though, I was waiting to who's going to step up. Who's going to be this voice of reason? 1 second. Say right.
Yeah, so anyway. That was personal. That kick was personal, motherfucker.
I like this. Do it. Stop that talking, let's do it. That's all I like it, Johnny. Genuinely, brother. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you giving me these words. I got a little bit of homework to do. I'm going to talk to DOJ myself, all right? Get that document written as soon as possible.
Perfect.
Good shit, John. You have a very good team as well. At least Mackenzie.
Okay, thank you.
I'll walk you out, Johnny. I apologize. Zeke, my dog.
Damn, you just screamed out of my ear.
Well, I did. Wait, was that? Oh, my bad. Was that? Ooh, my bad, Jack.
How's it going?
Wow, look at you.
Hey, man, I look better, don't I?
You look great. You look better than the last time I saw you.
How are you?
All those
How are you
other
finding? How are you
times.
finding the force?
I'm finding it lovely, man. I'm loving what I'm learning. Feels good.
I'm happy you found a home.
Yeah, what you up here for?
We need to have a longer conversation whenever you're free.
Of course. You gonna be up for like another
No.
20 minutes? All right.
Oh wait, 20 minutes? Yeah, I can do 20 probably.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here for too much longer.
Okay. Anyways,
Alright, I'll call
League's
you.
waiting for me, so yeah.
Okay.
Day another dollar, Johnny. Have a good rest of your day. All right?
Wait, I got one more question for you.
I miss
I'll
you
wait
too,
for you
baby.
to
I'm about to come get you right now. No. I'm on my phone. This is gonna take a little second. What's wrong, Johnny? Give me 1 second, baby. I apologize.
That Tommy fella. What was the concern with him when he walked in the building? You said that he can't step.
He's a felon.
And you know how normally felons, we all find out their charges, right? Publicly. What was his charge?
Unfortunately, I cannot disclose his charges at this time.
So there's a charge you can't disclose.
Exactly, yes, sir.
For a public felon.
Johnny.
And that's the stuff we talk about, Leak. Have a good day.
I appreciate you, Johnny. You have a great rest of your day, brother. Just know it's been a great good.
Seems like we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna make the Velvet Face post about his brother, and then I'm gonna fly out to bed. But tomorrow we got work.
Okay. I'll see if
I'm
actually
looking forward to this.
I probably won't be able to wake up a bit earlier till like Wednesday. On Wednesday specifically, I could definitely wake up earlier, where we can do a lot of like, you know, behind the scenes work.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Okay, well, I need to have 2 more meetings myself and then head to Better-Root, so.
I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for this, by the way, Johnny. You did well.
No problem. And well done as well.
Nice.
You are one of the most capable human beings I've ever met.
Me?
You do
No,
scare me
you.
sometimes, but like, scare me a lot of the time. You scare me a lot today. As long as you keep that side away, you know, from the public, we'll be we'll be perfect.
Alright, awesome. Thanks,
Okay.
Johnny. I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Talk to you tomorrow. Take care.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. My dear.
Did you like the post on birding?
Oh wow, that's the
I
first
can
thing?
repost that shit.
Holy shit, I don't have a birdie account. I think you forget I don't have a birdie account.
Right.
We're
Huh?
not in the street. Oh
Who's
my god.
Who the hell's that?
Hey,
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is, but it's just more. Wow, number 3. What could the number 3 be? 3.
Is that yeah. So yeah, the label dropped 2 songs today. One of them a diss track.
I'm still logged into Twin Island Reports, so. But we need to have a
still say
conversation.
answer
I've
and
waited days, probably a week, so I can't wait no more.
Pull up to the mechanic spot when the gym is, because Casey just got the gym.
Okay. Okay, on my way.
Alright. It's in Sandy, right? Yeah, Sandy.
Okay.
There's a lot's happened, man. Lost 2 family members. Luna lost her life. Ma's still in prison. RC threatening me. But yeah, the family are handling it.
So the last thing you need is a very difficult conversation.
What's it going to be about?
It's going to be about a lot, Simone.
Alright.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Remember when we met?
Yeah, remind me.
Wow, you don't even remember. Oh my god. Gas is
What's
cheap.
going on?
What was it like 22, 23 years ago? Man. Agent Rosewood slapped the first case on our desk. You know?
Those were the good days, though.
Situation in Berlin. Bulgarian fella. What was his name? You remember his name? Can't remember his bloody name.
I don't remember it either. And I can't pronounce things. You know what I'm like?
Oh, I do. So much has changed.
Give some shit like these Draco or some shit like that. I don't
What
know.
did you say? I think that rings a bell.
The Draco. You know what? Fuck it.
Draco, yeah.
That nigga.
Draco, yeah. I think that was something like that. You know what's crazy? It's like
What?
shit was simple back then. You know, you
You know
were
what's,
sorry.
you know what's wild? I feel like moving to Los Angeles wasn't a good move. It's really changed me.
Hmm.
Like I
At
had
least
to
you noticed
adapt to
it.
my surroundings.
At least you've noticed it.
I'm not me no more.
But
Did I
define
tell you I
you.
nearly got arrested?
No.
Oh no, I did get arrested.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
You know, if you get arrested, you do have an Interpol cover-up, right? Man, I shouldn't be saying this without a phone to the girl, but I've stopped caring. You know what? Okay. I don't even know where I'm driving off to. I'm driving. Fuck it, I know where we're driving off to.
Okay.
You know, with this music record label shit, where you're just giving a voice to wonderful people like Ozzy, and then fucking criminals like Von Sinclair. You know?
At this point, the way I'm being threatened, I need these criminals.
How are you being threatened?
RC.
Oh, see, the
called me.
fucking Reaper pussy. Fucking hell.
Yeah, he called me, threatening me on the phone, and I'm like, you do realize that you're not a gang, right? So what are you talking about? Like, and then they cocked it and said, "Oh, they didn't mean it like that." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "All right, bet, cool." And so then tell me why, you know, fucking got disrespectful again today, but he sounded very hurt because I wasn't taking this shit seriously.
Who got?
Uno.
Uno? Who the fuck is Uno?
Exactly.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go to this one spot. I didn't think I was gonna go here, but fuck it, let's go. Keep going.
Yeah, he starts to get really disrespectful and loud, and I find it crazy that it's like a bunch of males trying to yell at by herself.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, you know what my kids are like. They don't like it.
That's the problem. I don't know what happened to them as well, but you know what? There's something about Marcel where that guy can do 50 crimes and I still love that geezer. I'm gonna be honest.
I said the same. Marcel doesn't do anything wrong in my eyes. Plus, he wasn't medicated. Because remember, he had DID, schizophrenia, and depression.
Yeah. He's off his meds, huh?
Yeah, it's literally so fucking hard. You pick the worse than the NHS.
Look, I had
So
more
fucking
expected
hard.
too.
I'm still waiting to see a doctor to still have his medication so he can get back on it. He's been off his medication for 3 weeks.
But you know, look, this is where I'm gonna, you know, cut all this nicety short. You know, fuck what, I'm gonna be honest. We've been told one last mission, right? One last job. We got told that how many months ago now? Wow, a lot, right?
Yeah.
And our main target has been, for the current moment, UMP, a group which contains fucking Montclairs. So, I've signified, obviously, to our higher-ups, Blackwell and Rosewood, for your safety and for your protection, that our main target is Cyrus Ali, right?
Oh.
But this is the problem. Deep down, even I feel like that Cyrus fella's being screwed over by people that are stronger than him.
Is that right?
I don't know where my morality lies in this anymore. But what I do know is I needed you. I've needed you for so much. I've needed you for so much, and I just feel like you haven't been there for me anymore. Remember, I was the B. You were the A. You were the best we had to offer. You gonna? You were the best we had to offer. But I don't know. I'm doing this last fight. Remember, at the end of the day, it's for the safety of the people here, for the safety of the US, for the safety of our country too. It started off with Igor, and we've nailed it down to Cyrus, right? I feel like before you would have initiative, I would follow suit. We'd be like Batman and Superman. I would say Batman and Robin, but I see myself as a bit better than Robin, even though, hey, Robin's not bad.
I mean, he's kind of a dick rider, but yeah, he's not bad.
Well, it depends which Robin. It depends which Robin. One of the Robins is his son, so like, can you dick ride your father, really? But anyways. What's happened? You said this had changed you. What's happened, Simone?
I don't know where to start.
The
I
floor's
mean,
yours.
I started off a good girl, man. Like, and I guess even in Kyle, I wasn't like this, but since being in Roxwood, I've had people troubling me for no reason, and it's like I've had to start fighting back. Yes, I know I have my kids to protect me, etc., but they're not always there, so I gotta learn to handle shit myself. And then I told you I nearly got arrested, right? See what had happened was, I was about to stab him.
Why were you about to stab your nephew, pretty much, or cousin, with using your family tree?
Okay, see what had happened was he was like running his mouth on the phone, and like I said, it's like a screw in me just twitched, and yeah, I went to stab him. And, like, for instance, later I was driving my nephew's car, and you know, in the Mayor Payne, obviously, my
Yeah, familiar with
ex-boyfriend's
me.
brother. He pulled me over, and obviously at the time I thought he was pulling me over because I was speeding, because nephew got a Porsche and that shit is really fast. And then he mentions that, and then he's like, he saw me do it, da, 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 da. And he basically said I could either be a good person and hand over the knife, or he can get a search warrant to search all my properties and my cars. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna be difficult. Go get that search warrant. Obviously, they're not gonna get a search warrant straight away. The DOJ's in fucking shambles. Do they even have a fucking judge to approve that right now? Probably not. So he ended up taking me to the station, and he was going to process me. However, he stopped when he was about to take my picture, and we had a conversation. And he actually brought up the same shit that I said that I've changed. He's noticed that I've changed too. And like, we had a conversation, I explained the shit that's been going on. He kind of knows about my addiction to cocaine.
That's gone, right?
Huh?
Right? That's no longer exists.
See what had happened was
God, oh my God.
I started using again. I can't deal with the stress of the rocks with people. Oh my God, all my bills. And then instead of being processed and they offered to take me to the hospital to get therapy. And in all honesty, that really helped. I'm supposed to be having a session again this week. They may even pay for my therapy session too.
When did you start using again?
A month ago.
Is this something we've done? Is it something I've done? Was this last part too much for you?
It was nothing to do with you, Johnny. I think it was the kids, the cheating allegations.
Who would have thought that letting us semi-retire, have normal lives, would stress us more than the fucking job? We were good at what we did. Maybe this is the part we're not good at. How have you got access to cocaine? Through who?
Isn't it bad that people just be giving it to me? Like I met a random stranger and he gave me $5. I don't even remember his name.
I'll be honest. Not even a week ago I snorted a line myself.
Did you start seeing people like I did?
Much worse. I saw nothing. I just felt my pain 5 times more than I ever felt my pain before.
I understand.
Everything, hit after hit. You saw me last time I was a drunken fucking mess. This place has changed me too.
Roxwood is not a good place.
Not at all. But sometimes I start to think, are these people bad people? Or are they just forced to be quote unquote bad because of the situation that they're in?
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to Leek before speaking to you here. I was like,
How's Lee?
he's, you know, righteous as ever. Thinks the police have it covered. I was like to him, one day, you lot could miss the ball so much and think shit is sweet to the point where the final battle is PD versus the people. And let's say you win, like police always do. Who will there be left to congratulate them on the battlefield? No one. Look, you are an established individual. You are strong. You are smart. You have skill sets that most of the other people here can't even compete with. I can't let you stoop down to this level of crime. Stabbing your cousin that's not something you do.
Yeah, no, Johnny.
If you have problems with your family, just call me. You know, hit me, stab me if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want
do that.
But I don't want any of these outbursts to get you out of character. I know your family's stressful. Oh my god, I get a handful of Luna after 5 fucking minutes. Right?
You know that's right.
Seems like she's a police officer, and I'll be honest, I don't even know how the department got her in. I don't even know how the department got Miko in. I'm gonna be honest, I'm so lost.
With Miko, I'm lost with that one. I think they were desperate. Sorry.
But I'm, in a way, I'm proud. I do believe that, well, after what I've heard, if Luna manages to stay alive, she can do something with her life. Casey, that show, wow, he doesn't seem to remember me much, but I'm proud of him, right? Haven't seen
Oh
Rafe.
yeah, did I tell you? He got the gym on Sunday.
Yeah, you just told me this. It's just great news. Shame it's quite expensive, but hopefully he can choose the prices, no? Or the memberships.
It's a bit muffled. They need the engineers to come out and
Okay.
fix the system still,
Okay.
but yeah.
And then I haven't seen much of Rafe, and then Cassie still has her barbershop, right? Still going strong, and then Marcel, man. I don't know, something about that kid, man. He's special.
No, he definitely is special. That's my baby boy right there.
The only thing is, that's a lot of burden that, I don't know, before wasn't on your plate. Like his name. Gotta be careful, someone's turning up. 2 people are turning up. Oh, it's a double date. Shall we move?
Yeah.
Aye. I know a good spot. Nice cars they got. I thought I'd buy myself a flashy car, but is it really me? No. Yeah, and that'll be just another time.
Wait, is this supposed to be like a
tragedy.
cafe or something?
No, this is a vineyard.
Hmm.
Look, I could help you sort out all these situations. It's just whether you want my help.
Well, how can you help me, Johnny?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I've been up to.
Alright.
This is what I wanted, you know? All of it's part of our plan. You know, my bigger picture. This is just the first step. I call it the San Andreas People's Party. You know, I was drunk as a fucking, I don't know, as a fucking Chelsea fan on a Saturday afternoon, right? And a young guy called Elijah, I don't know if you're familiar with a fella named Elijah, right? Another
The
British
British
lad.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came to me talking about he was lost too. He was about to pick for crack, something like that, right? And
Yeah.
at this point, like, I don't blame the fella, right? Again, I have nothing against people picking, right? Fortunately, that's not our battle. I feel like that's never been our battle. Maybe it was my battle back in when I was part of the force, but currently, you know, the drug game of specifically, I don't know, I don't think it was our battle. However, I see the ties obviously that UMP have to lean, so that means Cyrus has to lean. So that is my battle. Right? But anyways, that's not my main focus for now. Right? He spoke about how hard it was for people here and how it was only going to get worse, and I feel it. So I know he's not lying. I know he's not bullshitting, because we all feel it. And I was like, maybe there's one last thing we can do about it. So, the San Andreas People's Party, it's a political party. For the people, by the people. We got quite a few people involved so far, including Ozzy, so I'm surprised he hasn't told you.
To be fair, I haven't been. I've been at home, just indoors away from the crazy people. So he probably hasn't had the time to tell me yet.
We want to revolutionize this place. My priorities may be different from other priorities, right? For example, Mackenzie and Miko, they're very no thug. Obviously, I'm also someone who doesn't like crime. You know, part of our job is not liking crime, right? We go for the higher echelon. A lot of this is more petty, well, not petty compared to, but like mid-level crime, right? I'll be honest, my primary goal is to fix the economy of this darn state. Get the people here jobs that pay, but not just jobs that pay, jobs that they want to do. I'm not talking about fucking going around driving an oil fucking truck.
What about that?
Right? I'm not talking about picking fucking corn or fucking mining. I hit the mines the last week. You know, when I wasn't drunk, when I was sober, I was hitting the mines. It's not fun. And then you have fucking NWO who've tried to rob me 3 times in 1 week. Including today. The day they tried to rob me again. Yeah.
Was Tio there?
Yes.
Next time he says that, tell Tio that you're Simone's cousin.
Okay. But, hey. It was daytime. That's all I'm gonna say. But, I want to fight for the people to fix everything. Try at least. And look, I told Malik, I'm gonna be honest. This is my last dance. And I feel like this should be our last dance too. I told him, if they don't really decide to collaborate and help us, you know, the government agencies, and Aussie's already ready for it. So many people ready for it. But it might not be the most peaceful fight much longer. We will flip this state upside down. Hey, we protected me and you. I don't know how much I can say for the others. But I want to make sure first that this place is good for the people. Before, you know, getting money into the pockets of the people, I'll be honest, to help me in this fight for Cyrus, against Cyrus. I don't know, maybe even if we show Cyrus there's another way, maybe calms down. No more turrets flying. There was someone fucking Katara posted someone with a fucking bazooka. Maybe that all calms down. Maybe KO goes clean. This is my last hope.
I saw that. Was he shooting at her? That's what it looked like.
It looks like he was shooting at her because the footage did not look like it was properly cut. Even Twin Island News. I don't even know why Luna's reposting that. It's completely compromised. I love Katara, you know? You know, she's like a little dopey sister.
Yeah, she definitely is.
But I can't condone UMP propaganda. It's not the truth. Again, I don't think UMP, a lot of the individuals there, I've walked across Cole, Carbo, Jada, Jalen. You're not horrible people. Rondo, not horrible person. It's just that group. It's more like the potential of the horrible things that group can do. Whether people want money or not, flooding the streets of drugs isn't a good thing. Again, how many people do I have to have this conversation with to think about the locals? Think about the people. I'm be honest, think about the people like you. Sorry to say that, but that also start addictions from this flooding of drugs. That's why we need to make it easier for the rest of the people to make money. You know, these music labels should be making money. We should have more businesses that should be making money, like your jewelry store or a sneaker store or a legal weed spot. You know, less food businesses. So it means that there's less competition, which means the wealth is spread better.
But a lot of these businesses don't like to be open.
And that's the worst bit.
You know what's terrible? When's the last time Up and Atom was open?
I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I haven't been there since I left, I'm gonna be honest.
No, after you left, I left too.
Hey, a lot of people left. It was like I was the last glue. I want you on this last mission with me. The San Andreas People's Party, you were the first person I wanted to help me. And I want to incorporate everything Montclair with it. I want it to be a safe haven. Hey, all I'm gonna say is, if Tio can collaborate with police, if Cyrus can collaborate with Kitty, if, you know, even the Mansion of Love can have police officers surrounding the facility, why can't we protect?
We definitely had to pay for that.
But that's the point. Why can't we protect Montclair Records more legally? You know, this is, you know, stories don't end. These stories don't end well. These feuds don't end well. You know, look at what happened to Tupac and Biggie, and at the end of the day, you're not Tupac and Biggie. You're Simone fucking Montclair. You're fucking 007.
I said to me, it's a publicity stunt, but I don't know. One person saying one thing and another person saying another. That's why after Uno said what he said today, I said, whatever happens to him, I don't give a fuck. Keep me out of it.
Do you even have a legal team? Do you even have a legal team?
I used to, but he ended up quitting and going to work for the marshals.
Okay, we need a new one.
But then I added Jalen because Jalen's passed his bar exam now.
Okay, perfect. Then you got one. Right? I feel like the Montclairs are starting to give up themselves, and even if they do, don't need to be swayed with the family necessarily. I want to show the Montclair family that there's maybe one more chance. You lot own legal businesses. We just doesn't one of your cousins still technically own the future rights to a fucking strip club? You lot own shit.
Yeah.
You lot are CEOs, entrepreneurs. What's the rush? You own properties.
That's very true.
You know, I'm sorry, but we're not talking me or Elijah who are penny pinching day by day. We're talking about a semi-successful family in the Montclairs. Maybe, you know, can get even more successful when all the papers are signed for the strip club. Well, for the club, whatever it's gonna be.
Wait, I can't wait for Mecca to get that. She's been waiting a while.
But this is like, we can do this the right way, the smart way, the intelligent way. Let the feud happen. If it goes a rocky way, we won't let it get a rocky way.
Hmm.
Right? We want, I want the S2EP, the San Andreas People's Party, and the Montclair conglomeration to be a working partnership.
Mm-hmm.
And that means protection. You know, as I said, T.O.'s a whole informant, yet he runs NWO. Why
An
are us?
informant that runs NWO.
That exactly doesn't make fucking sense. Well, to be fair, is ISO the most believable person? I don't know. However, I don't know. Seems like nobody's denying it. Not even T.O. himself. It was publicly posted onto Birdie. There was no denial whatsoever. Seems like the people that aren't using police on their side are just the dumb ones. And we should know better. Be fucking who we are.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be rolling by yourself anymore. And most of the time you don't, but like, Ozzy's clueless half the time, and I respect him. You know, but he's clueless half the time.
That's true.
This is my
I
final
like the
fight.
male version of Katara.
Hey man.
Hey man, but you love them, no?
Right? This is my final fight. I'm on my last legs, and I want you to support me one last time. Please. Not for Blackwell, not for Rosewood, not for the great MI6, not for, you know, not for Shirley, not for my kids, not for your kids, me and you.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to brief
Okay.
you, had a conversation with Leek. I'm gonna be honest, Mackenzie annoyed me a bit.
I think Mackenzie's a bit ditzy too, but in a bad way.
No, it's more like she overspoke me a lot, you know? She's very positive, and I just don't have the positivity anymore, seeing what happens. I want results. I want shit.
She's very positive about being writing those negative posts.
She's changed. She's realized that those posts were bad. She wrote something earlier about how police exposed, you know, did some PR against her own police exposed, right? Saying that pretty much no news is good news for the police, right? She called out you know, Paris propaganda, and Velvet Vice has been quiet. I'll be honest, it was my advice for a lot of these, but she's changing. Now, I need, like, I want you by my side for a lot of this in terms of, again, we don't have to do much work because there's a lot of people involved, you know? Already we've got kind of a group, and of course Mackenzie's eager, but again, I want something where Montclair Records is one of the things that the S2EP really, you know, SAP really promote. stuff like Mansion of Love is something that we really promote. We want to do more events. We want to do collaborations, understandings, get businesses up and running. We want to. That's primary. Primary job is to fix the economy. And I'm gonna be honest. If they say fuck you, we're gonna take to the streets. By the end of the day, my goal never wavers. Cyrus Ali. The way you're running the record label is great. It's just, I don't want to hear that you're not safe. What do you think we can do legally to ensure your safety?
I mean, I was gonna call the police, or I could get like a restraining order against certain members.
How about hiring a security team? What about, instead of police, what about getting a legalized security team?
That can work.
There, maybe, you know, it can, I don't know, hey, Killy likes to bend the rules. Maybe this can bend some of the rules that they set us, because PD have been proven when we ask for protection and up and at them, they prove not to be there. So, that can be a step.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
An official security team. There. And you know what's crazy? You can have a security team, right? And if they do anything, let's say illegal, you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
You don't get involved. They protect you. How did that sound? Obviously, first we'll
That
try and
sounds
do it legally,
great.
but hey, again, if we're forced to, we're forced to. Again, that's what I'm going to tell Malik. We're not at a point no more we can just wait and twiddle our thumbs while the police, DOJ and EMS just laugh in our fucking faces. It's because, you don't be honest, all this lean picking shit, how do you feel about it?
Lean picking?
Mm-hmm.
You don't bother me.
You know why it bothers me?
Why?
You know, other than the fact that we spent 20 fucking years, right, stopping like cross-country drug traffickers, right? Which, that's why when you say it doesn't bother you, right? I guess when I think about it, do we feel a way about every Colombian kid who has to process a coca leaf? No. Right? So I guess, when it comes to the bigger picture, maybe not. You know what bothers me though? I'm thinking about where the main money pot goes to. Where does the most of the money go to?
That's true.
That's why I thought, I was like, I need a bit of money, even me, I could pick the Katara, I can get a pass by, from Blackwell. It's making money for operation,
Yeah, and plus you only pick your plan. So.
right? However, it's more the morality of the situation where I'm realizing I'm just funding the enemy. I don't know, maybe if there's a way we can guarantee that the money stays with the Monclers. I don't know though, with all the propaganda Katara runs and kind of things, what's the word, she's 2 lines away from what do the New York people say? Dick suckers. But Anyways, in terms of, okay, so that's the primary thing when it comes to how we can try and help Montclair Records is with a security team, right? I need your help for the party. I want you to be, you know, I want you to be, you know, like I said, you know, the Batman to my Superman. I know there's a lot on your plate, but this is a cause that's going to help everyone, including your kids. Your kids see a future here. It doesn't seem like they're leaving anytime soon. We want the bigger picture. Stabbing our family, doing drugs, you know, shooting people. What does this do for our legacy? At the end of the day, we're all just going to end up in jail. At least, if we're going to end up in jail, let's do it when there's no other option. But now, seems like there's one last option. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let me add you to the group chat. You'll see how many people we already have. I want all the civilian Montclairs to be on board. I don't want them to stray away, man. Especially your kids. Because I'm gonna be honest, this might not be like before. I feel like this is one of the places where you go up against PD, you don't win this fight. To finally be able to have a conversation with my favorite niece. Oh my god.
Yes. Man,
You know when I told
you look
you.
a lot better though.
Thank you. You know when I tell you what I've done and what I want you to be a part of, I thought of you.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, you know, a couple weeks ago I shot down your dream, right?
Yeah.
I was negative, I was in a bad place. But I saw the light, I would say. And I saw that, you know, maybe you were right. Me and a group of people who I want to have you included have started a political party. We call it the San Andreas People's Party. We believe that the government has been slacking, the DOJ has been slacking, EMS has been slacking, and even unfortunately, the PD department, which you're now a part of and we're trying to change, has been slacking. And as we can see, the citizens on our last legs. Look at the amount of people picking drugs, the amount of people that are, you know, mining or doing nonsense grind after grind for hours and hours for a daily paycheck that doesn't even pay them a fucking house in Sandy Shores. We want to fix that. We want to clean these streets. We want to fix that. We want to build new opportunities for people. We want to fix that. So, had a meeting with Archer today. Pretty successful. But, and I know you're busy as an officer, but, you know, as someone who definitely could do an amazing job as a mayor one day, I would like your support in this party. We're a group. It's me, Rome, Mackenzie, Ozzy. Now Simone and Luna have joined. You know, even June's joined the group chat. We have the father, quite a few other people, and we're expanding. We want every.
Beautiful, Unc.
Don't cry.
Beautiful. I knew that when I saw you today, it was a different light in your eyes. You know? And I couldn't be happier. It's what Auntie would have wanted.
Yeah.
Rio, you know. But more importantly, but as a citizen first before I was an officer, a civilian would have wanted. So of course I support you.
Thank you. And
Within my bounds, you know,
of
because I
course,
know
well,
there are some there's some complaints, but internally I now understand why things aren't moving as fast as we'd like. So it's good that you guys have my point of view too.
yeah, we want something where we get ideas from all the citizens and how we can make stuff better, weigh and assess within our team which ones are actually, valid suggestions, and then present it to the government. We want support from the DOJ, from the EMS, from the police department, and we want to help out every single part of life here, from every single business to every single individual. Everyone should feel safe to be here again.
Honestly, that's what we all want.
But this is gonna
Definitely.
it's gonna be a tough fight.
It is, but as long as I mean the code that I live by, even before I guess what I found out was PD code was for the people always. So at the end of the day, I think we're all just striving to make sure that the civilians are safe. And I'm just happy to see it in motion. Spearheaded by you, my favorite uncle.
Appreciate that.
So what did Leak say?
Leak was, hey, he said he was on board, he just needs a bit more paperwork, and we said we can do that for him. Mackenzie, Iron Rome, So, that's what a lot of the work we're gonna have to do the next few days is behind the scenes, but we're gonna try. We just need, from people like you, people like Simone, we just need more people involved. I feel like every officer, right, if they're a true by the book officer, should be on board with what we're trying to do here. Every lawyer, every EMS worker, everyone who actually cares should be on board here. Even the stuff we want to represent, even is stuff for the criminals too, right? However, we want to do it knowing that maybe we could change their life down the long run. Maybe they don't have to bump their gun. Or maybe if they want to bump their gun, we've given the police the correct measures to do so now, to arrest them.
Yeah.
When they bump their gun.
Yeah.
You can't, nowhere can be zero crime. But if, the crime is managed and the civilians are happy because they're actually, getting their money's worth, then everyone's happy.
Yeah, the most you can do is regulate. I mean, I think something I've learned too is that we're fighting a war that's always going to go on. It's been happening since the beginning of time, and it's always going to go on.
That's the war crime.
Yeah. Generations, families, stuff like that. So
we just want to do more measures to
regulate.
Reduce the influence of crime. Maybe not crime, but the influence of crime.
Yeah. That is the root of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Influences everything.
But hey, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna add you to the group
I'm a
chat.
crybaby,
It's okay.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
proud of
That's
you.
great news. I'm proud of you too. But thank you.
Thank you.
Think so. I get my I must get my earnings from the Santino side. I did leave the paper though.
Fucking Twitter Eye reports are gonna make something new and better. Maybe that's something you could be a part of.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be your department.
Okay. Tara, yeah,
She's gone rogue. She's corrupted
yeah.
now.
I'm gonna
Fucking
send you a
UMP
tape.
propaganda.
She tried to have a fake interview with me about what I knew about Cyrus.
Cyrus, that's a problem for another day.
No, I'm just saying
Yo.
she yeah.
What did
She
you
was
ask
on
me
some other
for?
shit.
Yo, let me get the game.
Anyways, I'm gonna head to bed.
Good
Okay?
night.
See you
What?
upstairs,
What?
man.
Bye,
Later.
Johnny.
Hey, bye, lads.
What need 50K for?
Excuse me, Rome.
Yep.
Okay, hey boy. Good. Yeah, I know you're looking at me. Hey, this is just step one. It's our turn. Yeromi's turn. We're taking over bit by bit. And there's nothing nobody can do to stop it. Now, we get some rest.